I love this guy right here. This guy's great. Yeah, this guy's great. I just pretty much started this game. Well, actually, I should add an hour, shouldn't I? I have an hour of practice in this game. I decided to start all over again, though. I don't know, just because I really like the way this guy steps. You can see I'm pretty proficient at walking already. I don't think this game is too hard. Pretty easy game, I think. So we'll see how that goes, honestly. I don't know much about this game so far, only that I guess I have to climb a mountain. I fall a few times here and there, but I'm not too bad at this, so I think this will be like pretty good. Won't be too bad. But we're just gonna trudge along this mountain until we well, until we eventually get a trophy, I guess. Oh, look, a frog. Can I step on you? You don't mind if I step on you, do you? Yeah. What if I just step on you? You mind? You want to like take me up this mountain? You mind? Don't mind, do you? Yeah, he's a pretty strong frog. Alrighty, then. I guess I best be off then. What a nice guy.
So this game is just a series of climbing up the mountain, a little bit of tricky controls, but I got a good handle on them. But pretty much what I'm going to do, I'm going to go through the whole game without worrying about any trophies, just so I can really enjoy the story and the game itself. So that's my first goal on this platinum journey for this game.
Gotta keep perpendicular. Can I kick this bottle? Oh god. Damn it, the bottle screwed me. Screw you, bottle. Alright, dude. Okay, it's slippery. I didn't fall. I just slipped off, so I guess I can't go that way.
I mean, yeah, there's really not much to say. This whole game is just about climbing a mountain. It's very similar to like Getting Over It and those kinds of games. I just gotta hike up this mountain without falling back down to the bottom too much and just keep going until eventually I reach the top. And it's just a very story lore based game. So I'm not gonna include any of that here. If you're ever interested in the game, then maybe you play it yourself. Or if you want to come hang out while I play the game, join my stream. I'm always streaming some kind of game, so maybe I'll see you there. Now, going through my first playthrough, I accidentally got a trophy, even though I said I wasn't going to worry about them, but I didn't plan for this to happen. So I saw a turtle walking on the beach. I decided to take the helmet off his head and take it for my own.
I want that hat. Come here. Excuse me, bud. Excuse me, bud. I'm just gonna thank you. Mine now. Get lost, sucker.
And when I reach a checkpoint, I guess when you have some kind of helmet on your head and you reach a checkpoint, it activates a minigame where you can achieve trophies, I think. I'm not too sure. That's just my theory there. But anyways, I played through the game and I ended up getting this from this room and they gave me a trophy.
Oh, look, a trophy. Nate, it's your sister. Soul Casey's award for yourself. Okay. No idea what that was about, but I got a trophy for it. I'm not going to show too much of the adventure that I went on, but I would like to show you some of the most interesting parts of my adventure, like some of the most devastating falls in the game, and just some things in general that I thought were interesting and worth to share. How am I even going to reach that? Okay, see, I'm going to miss right there. I would have missed again. Okay, so what I got to do, I got to put my bottom foot on the lower one and then go all the way over and stick the landing. I missed the landing right there. I missed the landing again. Gonna have to. No! Damn it! Why? All that practice for what? Damn it, dude. Damn it, dude. I really thought I was gonna get the good ending right there. Oh, let's go. I think I made it. Oh no. Hold on. Hold on. Don't let go. You let go. Yep. There we go. Crap. Oh, that kind of works. Getting absolutely washed. Get up, dude. Get up. Get up. Oh my gosh, dude. I'm getting absolutely put through the washer here. Oh, shoot. Come on, grab onto something. Grab onto something, dude. Okay. Okay. Literally in the washing machine, dude. Baby steps more like POV dryer simulator. Look, a hard hat. Oh, that's dangerous. That's risky business. Oh, it's risky business. I'm not supposed to be doing this. I shouldn't be doing this. Gotta be really careful when we pick up this hat. Okay, easy does it. There we go. Oh, boy. Okay, this is dangerous business. Jump? I'm not gonna jump. Are you out of your mind? I wouldn't jump for like $100. Oh my gosh. Okay, that was scary. Okay, I said I wasn't gonna do things for the trophy, but hey, I've been on a long journey, so if I don't have to do this later, then I'm gonna do it now. Okay. This is gonna save me an extra trip, I guess.
Hey, dude, I gotta climb this.
But if I see you scampering up these stairs after you've sworn that you won't,
Yeah.
you have to call me Lord.
What?
Because I am Lord of these stairs.
Right.
Look at me go.
Look at me go.
I hope there's like not a trophy tied to taking the rough path. You know what? I'm a trooper. I'm a hardcore elite rock climber. I'm not gonna take your stupid stairs. All right? Who needs stupid stairs? You know who you're talking to? I'm like the goat of this game. Yeah, nah, okay. Yeah, so obviously I'm gonna have to climb these stairs. But the good thing is that once I climb the stairs and get to the top, there's something pleasant waiting for me. And it's not Jim's face.
Now, I
Yeah.
remember us having a conversation about it's not going to be Jim anymore.
Lord.
Now that I'm your Lord, you've joined an elite club.
Oh, good.
Oh,
People who
good.
climb these stairs, we call them the Jiminy's Crickets.
Oh, yay.
Yay.
Here's your ribbon.
Is your name Jiminy?
Anyway, some other people who need help crawling around these mountains. So it's Uru for now.
You're a son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch, Lord.
Son of a bitch, Lord. I'm Jiminy's Cricket. Join the hollowed ranks of Jiminy Crickets. Awesome. Okay, I climbed the dude's ladder and now I'm part of a cult. Oh! I brought the hard hat to a checkpoint. Now I get to do a little mini game. Now, I don't know if I get a trophy on this one, but I guess we'll see. Oh, now we're getting dark. Oh no!
Yeah, so I think I failed the mission or there's no trophy for this one, but it just went to dark and then it just made me continue the game. So I don't know. I'll check back on that later. Okay. Yeah, no, okay. Yeah, alright. Where even am I? What is this? No. Okay. Alright, dude, yeah, alright. Yep, that's the worst fall I've had so far.
It did it. Holy moly. I want to see all the times that I fell that one time. Look at this bumbling dummy walking around. Are you gonna see right there? I almost made it the right way and then I hesitated. Oh, that's where I was farting around with all the rocks. I made it there. I was like, no, that's not the way. So let's go back. Here I make it. I fall down again. Fall down once more. And then I think I get it this time. Yeah. And then now we go there and then fall down the mudslide. Oh yeah. And then this is where I fell and I realized that it looped around. Go there. Fall down the mudslide again. So confusing how it keeps twisting back and forth. That's where I stole the helmet turtle. This is where I was farting around with the stairs a little bit. That's where I had a weird pee moment with some donkey. This is where I fell into the pool, did a few tricks, eventually got out. That's where I went up the stairs. Yep, where I made it inside of that. This is where I went inside the dark castle. That's where the spiral was. There's where I fell. I fell again. And then there we go. I did it that time. This is where I went through the street. Eventually found my way around. This is where I crossed the bridge, tried grabbing the zip line, fell into the water, took a big old long trip, and this is where I maneuvered my way through the mines. That's where I had a little bit of a struggle trying to get up some rocks. Eventually I did make it. This is where I kept falling on the stairs. This is where I attempted to make it over and then I fell and then went over that way. This is where I farted around with the rocks a little bit. Eventually made my way up. I don't remember what that was. Oh, here I tried to do the man breaker. And I quit on that, so then I took the stairs. That where? No, I thought that was the train. Not sure what that was right there. This is where I went around. This is where I struggled on the train. I made it all the way up. I kept falling back a little bit. Yeah, I took a few tumbles. A bit more than I care to admit. This is where I made it, and then I fell all the way down again, so I had to do it all over again. That was fun. And then I slowly but surely made my way up. I did some exploring. I went up, slipped a lot. There we go. Eventually made my way, and we made it. We made it to the shelter. And after all that, I got no trophy. How beautiful. How splendid. Truly amazing. No trophy? Not even like completed the game once or something? Something would have been nice. For all that effort, I got nothing. Okay, this should be an easy trophy to get
It's like at the very bottom at the very beginning of the game. So there's also a trophy for getting this game in under 2 hours, but we'll deal with that later when we're more proficient and efficient at this game. Already doing pretty good, so might be able to do it. Who knows? So the deal here is I have to go left until I find a Ferris wheel. Land ho! Check it out. There's a Ferris wheel over there. Let's get closer for more debriefing. All right. Here we are. So there's a little cart right there. And on top of it, you can see there's a little trophy right there. A little cup. We need to pick that cup up. And to pick that cup up, we're going to have to skedaddle, maneuver around this rock, be able to get up there and grab our trophy cup. Going to take a little bit of finagling. Got to trust in your inner instincts that you can accomplish this. There you go. Easy peasy. Simple enough. Now I just got to tiptoe through the tulips. Uh-oh. I tiptoed too hard. Well, maybe I could have taken it a little bit slower, but well, when you're a professional climber like me, you tend to want to do things a little bit faster. Yeah, that's me, self-proclaimed expert climber. You know how I do it. Check me out. I'm like a guy who's really good at climbing walls. Damn it! I'm gonna give it a try though. Gotta finagle your way around here. Yeah, I don't think it's possible. All right, let's go around. Climb. Oh boy. 1 foot here, 1 foot here, foot. 1 foot. Too much foot. 1 foot here, 1 foot here, here. Okay. No. 1 foot here, 1 foot here, 1 foot here. Go. Put my legs too hard there. I get my leg crossed over. Nope. That's fine. Sit on your butt. Go. I get my foot up here. That's honestly there we go. Okay, just gotta lightly grasp it. There you go. Do that. Easy peasy. All right, now we just gotta grab our little cup here. Yoink. And now we need to go all the way up there to that watchtower. So let's do that. Now you can either follow me or take your own path. Yeah, no, I decided to take a really shit path. Don't follow me. Just, I don't know. Find your own way. Fuck! Are you serious? Oh my god, I tripped and I lost my cup. So I would like to go back to when I said this is going to be an easy trophy. Okay, this should be an easy trophy to get. Yeah, it would be easy if I was such an idiot. Is that a dead guy? Oh, it's a dead guy. How did I not notice that the first time around? What the heck?
A few inches later.
All right, here we go. The missing cup is returned. Yay, world's best dad. Return the favorite cup to the world's best dad. And that's our first trophy. I mean, the first trophy of this run. For my next trophy, I just had to do some light jogging up to this cabin that was in the middle of the woods. Totally unrelated to the Cabin in the Woods movie, just a random cabin in the woods. Now, because of the copious amount of hours I've spent on this game already, I am pretty decent at climbing now, so this wasn't too much of a challenge. It was actually a little bit of a breeze, if I do say so myself. And then I had to plop down inside of it, pick up some keys in the bathtub, and then I take a little field trip up the mountain to the fire tower and return the keys. All right, and here we are. We have a little cutscene.
Your keys, I'm just gonna put them in the basket.
And then you get your trophy.
No, I already found my keys. They're in my house.
Oh, sorry. These aren't keys.
And there we go. Most perceptive person. Found and returned the keys of the most perceptive person. Now, I'll tell you my rule of thumb when it comes to getting trophies on PS5. Sometimes there is some bit of exploits, and I'm not above doing a little bit of fraud to get some of the trophies if it's available worldwide to the world. So if it's something that can be done pretty easily by anyone, then I'm like all for it. Hey, I don't have a reputation to uphold just yet. So if other people cheated their way to it, then I'm gonna do it as well. There's no certification of authenticity in these trophies, so who's gonna know, you know? So in this game, you can exploit save files. So let's say you're at the top of a mountain or a ledge or something and you happen to fall off, and you don't want that because it's going to take you all the way down to the bottom. So then what you do, you go back to a previous save file, download it again, and then bing bang boom, you're back up at the top. And this is going to be very handy for this next trophy. So what this next trophy requires is grabbing this vase and carrying it back to the fire station without breaking it.
Oh, yeah, that's just great. Just
oh.
walk off with my vase.
Oh, should I?
No, you got it now.
I could give it back.
Probably just gonna go and break it.
No.
Get out of here!
Oh,
Okay.
sorry. So now we begin a long and strenuous journey where we have to safely walk this back to its rightful place. Damn it! Yeah, see, this is why I said it was important to have a save file, because this vase breaks pretty easily as a normal vase would. And the thing to take in mind is that this vase breaks and that's it. It's over. You have to start a whole new save file to get another one, because these things don't respawn. So like many others I'm sure have done, they have done this the same way, because this would be a way harder trophy to achieve if this save file exploitation wasn't available.
Base. Hold it. You no. You were doing so good. You were holding on to it.
The fact that this feature is available to players makes this trophy or platinum not that rare, because you have a lot of second chances and a lot of opportunities to mess up and try again. So to stand out as an honest platinum achiever without doing the save file exploit in a crowd of liars and cheaters, it doesn't seem worth it. So I'm just going to blend right in with all the cheaters.
How do I get off of that? Easily. Easy. Oh. I could do that. I could do that. Crab walk my way the rest of the way down. Whoa. Okay. Alright, I think I figured out how to lower myself down. Okay, see, that's where I would have lost it. That's where I would have lost it, right there. All the way down. And then we're good. That's it, we're home free. After that, the rest is easy. The rest is history.
So now that I got it all figured out, let's do the run.
Cautious. But I've kind of gotten a pretty good hang of this guy so far. And there you go. It broke. So there you go. After all that, you deliver the vase, and it breaks, and you get your trophy Most Careful Person. Return the Most Careful Person's vase without breaking it. Until after you get the trophy, of course. So for how much hours I've spent playing this game, I would have thought that I would have had like at least a good couple amount of trophies. But no, I've only achieved 4. At the time of editing this, I still need 5 more trophies left. But anyways, here, I'll check one more off the list. So this next trophy is a little bit of an obstacle course, and it's a little tricky to get to the area to begin with. But once you make it in, I find myself at an obstacle course where the objective is to get a record time of under 1 minute and 18 seconds. So I have to complete one whole lap, seemingly flawlessly, to get the time under 1 and 18 seconds. So yeah, I did a lot of training around here. I spent like probably 5 hours trying to understand the mechanics and the best path to take so I can get this time record. Alright, so my first time around, I got 4:37. And yeah, after 5 hours, I guess that was enough time, and I actually finally made it. The time to beat is 1 and 18 seconds. Alright, DJ, hit that sweet melody. Let's go! I got squished by it, but I don't even care. 106. Let's go. I'm the greatest. Beat the designer's time in the gym. Let's go. Yeah. Yeah, so that's how you do that. Oh, dude, how long has it been? It's been like at least 5 hours, I think. It's been a while, though. Holy, dude. Nonchalant. I kind of want to do it again. Damn, I'm actually going to miss this course. I'm missing it less already. Moving on to the next one, it's time to deliver some nice sweet cold ice cream, or some cream of the ice. I don't think you need to know the specifics of how I got here, but just know that I found an ice cream vendor who's selling ice, and I will try that. Let's go! I'm cracked! This nice man.
G'day.
Hey, how's it? How's your day?
It's hot as an oven out here. It's enough to make a man want an ice cream.
Yeah, we're all having a hot one today. Just men sweating. Wow.
Well, if you're under 15, I can give you an ice cream for free.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
I'm under 15.
Yep.
Coming right up.
Do you have matcha?
Nope.
Oh.
Here you go.
Oh, that one. Thanks. That one, though. This one. This just seems to be ice.
I don't understand.
Well, you've given me ice, not ice cream.
What's your
It's-
problem with it? Give us a critique.
It seems to be frozen water.
That's ice.
Cream, though, is different.
It's the cream of the ice.
Oh,
The cream of the ice.
Savor it.
okay.
It's just ice. Oh wait, is this gonna melt? So yeah, the cream of the ice does melt. So we're gonna have to move pretty quickly. We must act swiftly. And what we have to do with this ice is deliver it to another ranger tower yet again. And thanks to my amazing skills, at this point, I can't imagine many challenges being very difficult.
Fuck. Oh.
So I quickly step through the desert, make my way up a hill, and deliver that ice cream into the bucket. And yeah, just you'll make your way, and then there you are, delivering your ice cream.
Now that's the cream of the ice.
And there you go. The cream of the ice has been delivered. Coolest hand. Brought an ice cream to a very hot person. On a side note, I found a pretty good time skip for my playthrough where I'm going to have to beat the game in under 2 hours. Oh, this is such a huge time skip. I don't have to do the stupid castle if I get up here, right? Oh, I gotta figure out a way to get up here.
Deep breath.
Let's go! Such a freaking legend. Moving on to the next trophy. So for this one, I have to walk across a very long path of very careful and well-timed steps. Or should I say that's what I thought I had to do at first. Now, I would like to point out that there is these cheese strats. People have posted videos about this 9 months ago, because this game came out a while ago. It's not the newest. But what I would like to make very clear is that I didn't watch any of those videos, and I found this strat by my own critical thinking skills, and I was very happy and excited to make a video about showing this glitch. But turns out people already beat me to it, and after I found out that there was already videos about it, well, I got a little bit sad. But I was so pretty excited that I found this out by myself. So naturally thinking that there was a way to cheese this because of all the rough edges on the rocks and pillars, I thought somehow I could get myself up there if I was just careful enough. Now I tried on this one because I thought it was doable on this one, but then I started thinking that maybe if I was going to do this, then maybe there was a path closer to the finish. And so I went and did some more exploring, and I found the shortcut that somebody else had already made a video on. By myself. I cheesed it! Let's go! And then watch me fall off immediately. Oh my gosh, look, it's right over there, bro. It's right over there. Oh, dude. It couldn't get any easier than that. It's right over there. Alright. There we go. Now this is where the fun begins. They're going to pick up these glasses, and once you put them on, boom. Now you can see all kinds of hidden objects. Now, once I started taking the path, I heard that you couldn't save when you started, because once you loaded back into the game, the character's feet would spawn too spread out and he would just fall down and you would just get spawned on the floor. But I noticed some things when you spawn in, the feet just spread out a little bit, so I got to thinking, if I stood on it sideways, when I spawned back in, there was a chance that the feet would stay on, given a wider platform to stand on. So I gave it a try. Yeah, that didn't work. Or did it? If I just raised my foot once I loaded in, then I would probably be okay. So now that I know that, I can save anywhere on this trail and get that trophy easy peasy. Just gonna set up for one more checkpoint save, and yeah, I guess it's not the safe bet I was thinking it was. Turns out it's more of a gamble. And at the time of editing this, I still don't have it. So give me 1 second while I go get that trophy. I'll be right back. So here I was about to get the trophy, but I stopped to do a little message for a guide that I was trying to do. And I stopped on 1 foot. I didn't know that he could lose his balance. So this happened. See you guys in another trophy guide. Good luck on your trophy hunt. That's so fucked.
fucked up. I knew I would get caught in the ass. Well, I wasn't just about to start to do all that again. Just kidding, yeah, I was. And then I fell and I decided that I didn't want to do this. So I went to find another way to get up there. And I actually saw videos of people doing this, so I knew that it actually did work. It just might be a little bit tricky, but I thought this was a better way to do this than to go around stepping on all the floating blocks and risk falling again, because it happened quite a few times, actually. Minecraft never changes. It's always the same thing. Oh my gosh. I kind of made it. Now I just need to get back up over here. Oh my gosh. Ooh, okay. Come on, please. You owe me this. For the love of everything in this game. I did it! Give me the cutscene. Give me the cutscene. Oh my gosh.
Yes!
It's trophy time.
Yes! Mike!
Yeah. Take a look at this, Mike.
Come here!
Look at
What are you doing
this.
up there?
It's my trophy.
Trophy! Oh, did you? Yes!
Yes, I did.
I
Oh my.
finally did it!
Yes. Oh my gosh, dude. Obtained a trophy, or did you? Yes, I did. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I wanna kiss it all over. I wanna have baby trophies with it. I love it. I love it so much. I love it so much. I love this trophy so much. Yes. So for this next trophy, I found this trophy inside of a little crib in this nook in this area. So my objective is to take this to a watchtower. But the tricky thing about this trophy is that when you drop it, it grows legs and then it starts running away and you have to go and catch it. So it can be quite tricky if you don't have a backup save. But even though I had a backup save, I didn't want to use it. So I just chased this thing around until I eventually made it to the tower.
Oh, God. It's time to let go.
He
No.
thinks it's like a baby.
Come on. Just put him down. I'll always remember you.
Oh, such a nice guy.
Trophy.
Yeah, there we go. We got the trophy, baby. Rescued the child of a very responsible parent. Moving on to the last collectible trophy. This one, there's a bird on a ledge and you have to catch it. You kind of have to fall in a weird way to get there. But once you do, you pick it up. Now, the trick with this one is when you fall, the bird will fly off to a random area. And there's a few different spots where it can fly off to. Sometimes you can get really unlucky and backtrack a lot. But I seem to get lucky. When I was really close to the area I had to go to, I fell and it flew up to the best spot that I could have gone to. And then I just had to walk up, pick it up, climb back down, and deliver it. And easy just like that. Yeah, make sure that bird doesn't fly away again. There we go. Mr. Falconer. Retrieve the beloved trophy of a champion falconer. Falconer. Alright, moving on to the next trophy. Now, the only trophy that's left is finishing the game in under 10,000 steps and finishing the game in under 2 hours. So I went ahead and did the rest of this run just to get some practice and see where I could take the least amount of steps and the shortest routes. And then I started my under 10,000 steps attempt. So for the trophy, I have to go and pick up this step counter so that it would track. I think the only purpose for picking it up is just to carry it past the finish line so you can get your trophy. And I guess it is really helpful to check your progress so you know where you're at. So a tip that I got was that if you make it to these big stairs and your counter is over 8,500, the rest of the run is just going to be impossible because you need like a minimum of 1,500 more steps past this point. So seeing that my step counter was under that was really good and made me feel really good about continuing this run. Now, at the same time, I thought I could do the under 10,000 steps run and the under 2 hours run because I had two hands and I could pick them both up. But that wasn't going to happen when I made it to the dark cave part and I had to hold one lantern. So I had to ditch the 2 hours attempt because at this point, I think I lost too much time going to find the step counter. And it was also just a lot of work retrieving both of them at the same time. So I'm going to do each one individually. So eventually, after staying up all night, I did manage to complete this challenge. And towards the end, I got a little bit dumb like I always do, really testing fate and pushing the limit. I could have easily screwed this up and took too many extra steps right there by fooling around and had to have done this all over again. Or at least from the last checkpoint, because I was using a lot of save files. And the previous save file that I had was still quite a bit of a ways away, so it still would have been time wasted.
Booze, where's the toilet door?
Rest in peace, Nate and his bladder. Well, it took me 2 hours and 18 minutes to beat it. It's like 18 minutes longer than I needed for getting a 2-hour completion run. But I can probably do that. Yeah! Most economical, measured less than 10,000 steps on the pedometer. 5 steps short. Well, what do we have here? It's me again. I came back for the trophy. So some time has passed. Obviously, you can tell in the video. I have less hair on my face now. And the reason for that is because, well, I didn't want to deal with beard hair. And I got a little creative with the beard, let's say. I went with a Charlie Chaplin mustache, not the other one, obviously. But anyways, enough beard talk. I have one last trophy to get before I can get the platinum. And that last trophy is the most punctual person for completing the game in under 2 hours. So that's what I'm going to do here. Now, I've had a lot of practice on this game by now. Some might think too much practice. I've spent 44 hours on this game, which is twice the amount that it said that it would take for me to get a platinum. Or the average person, I guess. I guess I'm not the average person, am I? Well, anyways, 44 hours later, this guy has the platinum trophy for Baby Step. Now, by any means, I'm not saying that I'm a pro now at this game, but I am fairly adapted to the mechanics of this game, so I know quite a bit. So much, in fact, that I think I can even do some skips, and I actually did manage to do one skip. Now, the fun thing about doing trophies as well is when you're me, you're a little bit stubborn, and you don't want to look up guides, and you want to do everything yourself. I don't know why. I don't know why I do that, but it's just more satisfying. But anyways, I found this little skip that I thought would be possible to do, and it actually was possible to do, and it was an actual skip. I don't know if it's a legitimate skip, but I found it myself, and I felt very satisfied when I was able to get it. So anyways, that's like pretty much the epitome of this whole session where I try to beat the game in under 2 hours. Now, there were a few paths that I did end up looking up to save some time because some of them were way better than what I could have ever found. Like this path over here in the sandy area where you have to climb up this mountainside thing with a bunch of cactuses. It's kind of annoying, but it saves a lot of time. But anyways, the most important things to mention was that I'm really good at doing the movements of this game, and I use a lot of save files. I had plenty backup files in case I messed up in some areas because I was not going to do this whole game all over again because I messed up one. Now, granted, if I did love self-torture and I wanted to put myself through absolute hell, then sure, I would have done this without any save attempts, and I absolutely could if I wanted to do that, but I don't want to do that because for the time being, nobody's paying me, so why don't you go play a trumpet and tell me how that goes? I don't know what that means. But anyways, what I'm getting at is that I'm pretty good at this game, good enough to kind of run through the whole game. Now, granted, using save files. But even with the save files, I think it took me like 3 hours. So based on the 3 hours that it took me, I would have had to do this again. So I'm not doing that. Thank you. But yeah, I mean, eventually I was going to make it. And I did. And this is how that went. Well, would you look at the time? Look at that. We got like about 15 or so minutes to spare. I got a little bit of a new mustache. I've done some trimming, by the way. I've given this a little bit of a rest. And I've decided to come back to it today after doing a bit of a trim on my beard. But nonetheless, we are here with about 10 minutes to spare, so that's lovely. We're going to walk up to this door. I believe I shouldn't skip this one because then it's going to take forever for the cutscenes because you can get punished in this game, so I'm not going to skip it.
Booze, where's the toilet door?
No toilet door. But that's not a problem because I'm never going to have to worry about this game again. We made it! Yeah, I was eating some ice cream, so what? Yes! Most punctual person. Finish the game on time, and you know what else I get? We get the platinum. I am absolutely ready for a different game. Yes, I am. I am indeed so ready for a different game. Well, that's been it for that game. A lot of fun. Oh, I like how on the trophy He's got like his feet all dirty and all that. Oh, look at that right there. He even has a clock. I think he's like resting his foot on the clock on the table. Wow, truly amazing stuff. Yeah, I mean, as for the getting it under 2 hours trophy, honestly, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't bad at all. I'll be honest. It took a little bit longer, probably like I think more closer to 3 hours because I did do some save scumming. I used a lot of backup files, but hey, if this tool is available to anyone who can do this on PlayStation, and it was never patched, it was never a thing that you could like really be avoided. So it's available to anyone who tries to platinum this game. So why am I gonna go beyond the effort to do this in an honest way when there's no level of authenticity to it? I believe I said that before already in this video, but it's been a while since I played this game and done some editing on the video. But nevertheless, I'm ready for a different game. This game was so much fun. I'm going to miss it. Oh wow, what a journey. Oh man, this was a fun game. I liked it a lot. But with that, we are done here, and I shall see you guys in the next platinum hunt. So until next time, farewell.